Assalamu alaikum, I'm Khulaifa. Our YLP topic for this academic year is Enriching Qatar's culture and heritage.
SDG goals related to our topic. Goal 4, quality education.
Goal 10, reduce inequalities.
Goal 11, sustainable cities and communities.
Goal 17, partnerships for the goals. We conducted a survey to know about the opinions of people about Qatar's culture and tradition. It tells us that people are aware about traditional Qatari festivals, and 53% of people are aware about Arabic coffee known as qahwa. 47% of people are not aware about Arabic coffee and have not tried Arabic coffee. Majority of people like to visit the National Museum of Qatar, and very few people like to visit Al Zuwara Fort.
अस्सलामुअलैकुम। आज हम YLP के बारे में गुफ्तगू करेंगे। आपको कतर के म्यूजियम्स कैसे लगते हैं?
कतर के म्यूजियम ऐसे लगते हैं जैसे सहरा में गुलाब।
कतर की लड़कियां क्या पहनती हैं? अबाया, तोबन, नशल और हिजाब। आप कतर की कौन सी म्यूजियम में गए हैं और आपको उसमें क्या अच्छा लगा? मैं नेशनल म्यूजियम गया हूँ और इस्लामिक आर्ट गया हूँ। नेशनल म्यूजियम में मुझे कतर की पुरानी चीज़ें जो लोग इस्तेमाल करते थे वो नजर आई, और म्यूजियम ऑफ इस्लामिक आर्ट में मुझे नबी का कुर्ता नजर आया।
जी हाँ, पुराने ज़माने की तलवारें भी मौजूद हैं।
कतर का मशहूर खाना क्या है? मुजबूस, खुदाफा और हरीस। कतर में आपको रहना कैसा लगता है?
मुझे कतर में रहना अच्छा लगता है क्योंकि वो बहुत खूबसूरत है और सफाई है।
Let's start with Imran. I will ask you some questions. Name me 3 advantages of Qatar.
Qatar Cultural Village, the Pearl Island, and
What are the features of Al Zuwara Fort?
towers are extremely high, and the walls are high.
What are they? I will ask you some questions. For example, how can museums and cultural institutions contribute to a country's heritage?
تنتقل العادات والتقاليد من الأجداد والآباء إلى الأبناء، وتشكل جزءا مهما من ثقافة المجتمع وسلوكه، مثل الملابس التي تعبر عن شخصيتنا الخليجية العربية. فالنساء لديهم العباية والقراعة والبخنق والثوب النشل، والرجال الثوب والغطرة.
The culture of Qatar is strongly influenced by traditional Bedouin culture. The peninsula's harsh climate has historically shaped the lifestyle of its inhabitants, driving a reliance on the sea for sustenance and fostering a distinct emphasis on maritime activities within local culture. Arts and literature themes are often related to sea-based activities. Qatari music best enshrine the state's marine tradition with pearling chips, serving as the main inspiration for music and traditional Qatari myths like Mai and Gilan being centered around the sea.
Qatar's traditional games are Al Takhruj and Al Tila. In the past, these games are not only provided entertainment, but also stimulated the brain, kept them physically active and were enjoyable. Some of the games reflected the everyday lives of the people of Qatar back in the day and were passed down from generation to generation.
वालेकुम अस्सलाम।
आप कैसी हैं?
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह बिल्कुल खैरियत से हैं।
क्या हम आपका थोड़ा सा पूछ सकते हैं?
जी
क्या हम आपसे कुछ सवाल कर सकते हैं? आप कितने अरसे से कतर में रह रहे हैं?
मुझे तकरीबन 15 साल से ज़्यादा हो गए कतर में रहते हुए।
क्या आप कतर के अजायब घर के बारे में कुछ बता सकती हैं?
बहुत पहले तो एक और पुराना अजायब घर था यहाँ पे, जो कि आप अंग्रेजी में म्यूजियम भी कहते हैं उसे। तो लेकिन अब आपको पता है कि हमारे पास दो बेसिक हमारे पास मौजूद हैं अजायब घर। एक तो इस्लामिक म्यूजियम है, ठीक है, और एक हमारा कतर नेशनल म्यूजियम है। तो आपने वहाँ पे आप नहीं आपने देखा वहाँ पे? तो इस्लामिक म्यूजियम में तो इस्लाम से रिलेटेड और मुस्लिम कंट्री से जो उनकी आर्ट के नमूने हैं वो रखे गए हैं।
कतर के अजायब घर में जानवरों को किस तरह महफूज किया गया है?
तो इसका एक पूरा तरीक़ेकार होता है जानवरों को महफूज करने के लिए। उनकी जो खाल है उसमें कुछ केमिकल लगाए जाते हैं ताकि वो खराब ना हो। उसके बाद उसके अंदर कुछ फिलिंग की जाती है और उसको वापस जो जानवर की असल शक्ल होती है, जैसे खड़े हुए होते हैं, बैठे हुए होते हैं, तो उसकी शक्ल में उसको महफूज कर दिया जाता है। लेकिन कुछ केमिकल उसको लगाने पड़ते हैं ताकि वो खराब ना हो।
कतर और पाकिस्तान की तहजीब एक दूसरे से कैसे मिलती जुलती है?
इस तरह मिलती है दोनों मुल्कों की तहजीब कि दोनों ही इस्लामिक ममालिक हैं और यहाँ के त्यौहार बिल्कुल एक जैसे हैं। यहाँ पे रहने वालों की जो रहन सहन थोड़ा सा मुख्तलिफ है, क्योंकि अरब जो है वो उनके थोड़ा सा लिबास तब्दील होता है। हमारा जो है पाकिस्तान में जो है हम शलवार कमीज पहनते हैं, यहाँ पे अगार गतरा पहनते हैं और टोप पहनते हैं, तो कुछ लिबास में है। लेकिन चूंकि दोनों इस्लामिक ममालिक हैं तो इसलिए ज़्यादातर चीज़ें जो है मिलती हैं हमारी।
कतरी अपनी तहजीब को किस तरह तरक्की देते हैं?
कतरी एक्चुअली तहजीब को ही नहीं बल्कि और भी बहुत चीज़ों को तरक्की देते हैं। अगर आप तहजीब की बात करते हैं तो आपको पता है जैसे कतर नेशनल आइडेंटिटी आप लोगों ने स्कूल में भी कई दफ़ा सुना होगा, ठीक है ना? तो वो हमेशा इस बात का पे जोर देते हैं कि कतर की जो तहजीब है, जो इस्लामिक तरीक़ेकार है, उसको जो बाहर से आने वाले हैं वो भी उसको उसकी एहतराम करें और उसकी जो कतर के जो रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशन हैं, जो कवानीन हैं, उनकी पाबंदी करें।
الصراحة بيننا نمشي على الدرب الصحيح عدل
history in the Gulf region with evidence of the pearl trade dating back to the Roman Empire. The ancient pearl trade in Qatar was established by the mid-19th century and became a major source of income for the country.
I was 10 years in the future.
Okay, next. 6-8.
What is the national museum of Qatar inspired by? The Qatar National Museum.
No. Desert rolls.
Yes, correct. What does Qatari people like to eat? Meat.
So this is how Qatar has preserved its culture, its identity. Your culture, your traditions, your religion, each heritage is your identity. If you will preserve your identity, you will be recognized in the world. If you will not preserve it, if you will not save those things, then your identity one day it will be finished. So this is how we enrich. Qatar is enriching its identity and culture. Fine? That they are making new buildings as well, but they are keeping the old ones safe. Okay? Qatari, all these things represent cultures, Qatar's culture and identity. Horse race as well. Expo was also representing the culture of the whole world almost. There were so many countries were included. Okay, now we will look through the timeline of Qatar. See how Qatar developed itself. Okay, first Qatar was not a free country and it was ruled by some other empires. Okay, how it developed, there is a timeline for this. That first, long ago, people lived in Qatar, traded with others nearby. First, they used to trade with others. Fine? They didn't have their own identity. Many years later, Qatar became part of a big empire ruled by powerful leaders. It means that Qatar was not free at that time. It was ruled by other people or other states. In the 1800s, a family called Al Thani became important in Qatar.
And for a time. But this is when some great economy while mosques stand tall in prayer and celebrations. People gracefully sail the seas, preserving Qatar's timeless traditions. Do you know about Al Zawara Fort? I'm going to tell you two points about Al Zawara Fort and one fun fact. Number one, it is one of Qatar's old sites. People come around the world to come see this fort. Number two, it shows us the history of our ancestors and the people before us. And a fun fact is that it was built 41 years ago. Al Zawara Fort is built to keep our country safe and strong. It's made of mud and sand. It has extremely low towers and it has long walls. It's very big. Arabic coffee, the traditional coffee of Qatar. It can be also called as qahwa. Traditional food in Qatar is traditional, but food can also be called as kabsa. I'm going to talk about the challenges and opportunities in preserving and showcasing the cultural heritage and tradition. Preserving and showing off cultural heritage can be tricky because they might get old or lost, but there's also a chance to tell cool stories, share traditions, and make sure that everyone knows how special our history is. Thank you. Enriching Qatar's culture and heritages. What does heritages mean? Heritages refers to the traditions, achievements, belief, and cultural backgrounds. What is the national food of Qatar? Majboos is a flavored rice dish popular through the Persian Gulf, and it is regarded as the national dish of Qatar. What are the national clothes of Qatar? The Qatari tobe is considered the official and traditional dress for men. In the state of Qatar, the tobe is distinguished by its distinctive shade that distinguishes it from the rest, the Gulf and the Arab countries. The national animal of Qatar, Arabian oryx. The Arabian oryx is also known as the white oryx. It is the national animal of Qatar. It is a species of antelope that has been reintroduced in the wild in the 1980s. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Hamid. Today I will ask my brother some questions related to Qatar's heritage. Okay, first question. Who made Al-Jabara fort?
Sheikh Abdullah bin Jassim had made Zawara Fort.
Good. Next question. Wow. What does Qatari people like to eat?
Qatari people like to eat majboos.
Good. Next question. What does Qatari like to drink?
Qatari people like to drink gahwa.
Good. Next. When was Qatar found?
Qatar was found in September 3, 1971.
Good. Bye-bye.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
National tree of Qatar is Sidra and national bird is falcon. National language is Arabic. And what is the religion of Qatar is? Yes. Okay.
Islam.
Islam, good. And national language is Arabic. Arabic. And national and traditional foods are
Today we are going to promote about enriching Qatar's culture and heritages.
In Qatar, girls wear abaya, turban, and hijab.
In Qatar, boys wear a tob, gatra, ikan and bitch. The most famous food in Qatar is majboos. How do we preserve heritages of Qatar? First, no barbecuing. Second, no hunting. Third, don't cut the hair. Fourth, no hunting and so on.
Can you tell any two museums in Qatar?
Yes. The Islamic Museum of Qatar and Qatar National Museum.
Yes. When was the Qatar National Museum made?
It was made in 2016.